Number 2, music. There we go. And the real advantage of this is now you can have an audio source that's not filling up your sources over here. So it just kind of keeps things a little bit cleaner. Your mic inputs, however, are external devices that are going into your computer. For example, a microphone. Or if you're streaming your console gameplay and you've got your console going into a capture card, your capture card would be another thing you could find in here. However, you're probably grabbing your capture card in sources, so you don't really need to add it in again in an audio device. Video is quick and simple, but it's important that you understand your base canvas is the resolution of this canvas here. So you can see if I change this to 720p, everything gets cropped in because I just made this canvas smaller and these were scaled to 1080p. Let me change it back. However, if you're dropping frames, you need to lighten the load on the PC a little bit. You can change your output, what OBS sends to Twitch, down to 720p, and even change your FPS to 30 FPS. Now your computer is only encoding a 720p 30 FPS stream. And while yes, you will lose a little bit of quality going down to 720p 30, a smooth 720p 30 stream is a much better viewing experience than a choppy 1080-60 dropping packets of 6 frames at a time. And really, of all the settings, those are the important ones that you should know when you're starting. Once you get the hang of OBS, feel free to explore other settings. It's cool to know what you have in your toolbox, but I mean, you can take these settings I mentioned and you can run with them for a couple of years. You're totally fine. There is one cool trick that I want to show you in the settings, and that's hotkeys. You saw earlier I was switching between scenes by clicking on this, but if you're in the middle of a stream, you don't want to be grabbing your mouse, finding the right scene. Some people have dozens of scenes. So once I go to hotkeys in the settings, I can go to my gameplay scene right here. And you can see there's an option for switch to scene. I'm going to set that as left brace. And then I'm going to go to my intermission scene. I'm going to set that one as the end brace. And now and let's go back. Voila, switch to scene hotkeys. If you don't have a Stream Deck, which obviously is a better alternative than that, this is a great way to easily switch between scenes right on your keyboard. So by the way, if any of you guys are beginners and you enjoyed this video, if you found this really helpful, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you want me to make another video that's about more advanced tips and tricks in OBS to help you kind of take your stream to the next level, let me know in the comments down below. Again, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so if you have some questions that maybe I missed, feel free to hit me up on there. But I hope this helped, and as always, happy streaming. Are you naked?
And I didn't have any. Yeah, well, I'm putting on a shirt now.
Are you playing shitless?
Yeah, dude, full disclosure, I'm butt naked right now.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the
Now I have a shirt on. Now I have a shirt on, don't worry.
You're still butt naked though.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way. Offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional grade products. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I know what you're all thinking, by the way. You're thinking, man, hasn't this guy done enough GoXLR videos? And by the way, I get it, but I promise there's actually a very good reason for it. In fact, that is the reason I'm doing this video, which should hopefully be like the last like GoXLR centric video, at least until they, put out something new. I've talked about this thing in so many videos and it comes up like every single stream. And there are probably hundreds of you guys that have bought this because of my experience and my recommendation of this device. And I still recommend it, by the way. Nothing competes with this thing, but there are a good chunk of you that have bought this because I say it's so great. You plug it in and you have no idea what a graphic EQ is or how it works. You don't know how to set your compression threshold or ratio, which by the way, very important. And you guys get lost in the routing table, which by the way, one of my favorite things about this device. Plus a bajillion other things that you probably haven't even touched or wanted to look at, didn't even know existed on this device. So I've been asked a million times, please teach us how to use this. I spent $500 because you told me to, and I don't know what to do. So this is that video. I'm going to attempt to explain to you how to get perfect audio with this thing, whether you're 1 PC, 2 PC, set it all up, make your voice sound amazing, show you all my secret little magic tricks that, by the way, exist. There are some little hidden secrets on this that are really dope. Gonna save those for the end, so I guess if you don't need the rest of the stuff, you can fast forward, but it's all gonna be here. So this is probably gonna be a little bit of an extensive video, hopefully the only one you need in this situation. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into it after I tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Owned.tv. Owned.tv is a one-stop shop for stream design, stream aesthetics. If you need overlays, you need alerts, you need banner photos, you need a wallpaper for your gaming PC, basically anything you could possibly need. You can buy individual assets and designs like a specific overlay or maybe alerts if you're just missing those, or you can buy entire packages and basically deck out your entire stream with a good cohesive feel. A favorite of mine on the website, as you kind of know my style, is minimal. I think they did a fantastic job making a minimal style while also still making all the stuff pop and look really professional. If you feel like making the smart move and picking up the package today, feel free to go to owned.tv, and at the checkout, make sure you use code ALPHA and get 60% off. That is, by the way, that's a holiday code. After Christmas, it's gonna go to, I don't know, 30, 40, I don't know what it's gonna go to, but it's not gonna be 60. So pick that up now if you want 60% off an entire stream design. On to the video. Step 1, your doorbell rings. It's the mailman. He's dropping off your Go XLR. You open it out of the box. How do you connect it to your PC? How do you connect it to 2 PCs? Let's get into that, because while it sounds simple, and it's actually not that hard, if you miss one of these little steps, it's like when you're making that giant Lego Death Star and you get one of those very first Legos wrong, and then like halfway through the project you're like, how come nothing is fitting? It's because you messed up that one Lego in the very beginning. Let's make sure you don't have any of those Legos, right? Because that thing cost you like $300 and you just don't want to start over. Then it's not fun anymore. If you're on a single PC setup, you're going to plug the Go XLR into said PC via USB. Then you're going to connect the Go XLR to the wall via this guy. Ooh, it's gonna do it again. By the way, if you're on a Go XLR Mini, that's not there. It's bus powered, which is fantastic. You're gonna connect your headphones into the headphone jack, the XLR mic into the XLR port, or if you're using a USB mic and using a little headphone jack 3.5 millimeter port, you're gonna go into the other 3.5 millimeter microphone port on the back. Kind of convenient, right? Next, let's make sure your PC is routing the audio correctly. This is that little Lego I mentioned, that little thing. Let's not screw this up. You're gonna right click here, then click on here. You're gonna go up to the top, click on here. It's gonna open up this window. You're gonna notice right away there's a bunch of different Go XLR devices in here, which is weird because you only have one Go XLR and there's like 5. We're in step 1. The magic is already happening. The Go XLR is designed to be recognized by your PC as multiple audio devices, and we'll get more into that when we get into these little faders and how they work. For now, let's just set it up easy. Right click on Go XLR system and go to default device. Then you're gonna find Go XLR chat. You're gonna right click on that one. It's gonna be default communication device. We also need to do this in Discord. Open up your Discord, go to your settings, go to audio and video. On your input, you're gonna change that to Go XLR chat mic. On output, change that to Go XLR chat. What we've done is we've separated your